Dear God, please forgive me, for I have sinned. 'Tis forgiven, my child. No, God, I don't think you know. My son, I have forgiven murderers, rapists, and cultists. Your sins cannot be as awful as any of those. But, no. Yes, I got TikTok. You what? I know TikTok gets a lot of hate for being shitty, but this video is only about the content shown on the site and why that's shitty. I also plan to go more into just, it's cringe. For those of you who do not know about the other shitty stuff, basically TikTok has a lot of ties to the Chinese government, and the CIA has been on record saying to delete it off your phones because of all the tracking it does. They also have a lot of what I would call underage porn on there, and they've been found to steal users' videos and even non-TikTokers' videos for advertising purposes, even though they have zero rights to them. Now that those are out of the way, let's talk about why, even without these issues, why the site itself encourages really bad content. Scrolling through TikTok at first kinda sucks, as there's no community system like on Reddit, or YouTube, or anything of the sorts. So TikTok kinda just gives you content that's popular in general, and then after a day or two they see what you best interact with, and then they start showing you cool and interesting videos based on that. The problem is that every single video suggestion is a part 1 post. This means that it starts the video saying, yo, I'm gonna do this really cool thing, so watch till the end. And then they spend the whole video setting up what they promise to show in the video before leaving it on a cliffhanger, and then saying, follow and like for part 2. And then in part 2, they end up summing up what they did in part 1, making watching part 1 and making part 1 completely pointless, because they prove in the post that you didn't even need to watch the whole setup. Why not just post the part 2 as the only video? You don't need to draw it out. It ruins your content by making it boring, as a YouTube video with 3 minutes of content stretched to 10 minutes just for the ads. The reason this happens is because of the way the TikTok platform is designed. The platform gives you a short 1-minute video to watch, and then after it's done, you can just swipe up to the next video. This means if you run into a really bad video, it doesn't matter, because you'll just end up swiping up for some quick content. No need to search or look up anything you want to watch, just swipe up and new content in front of you. This means if you want to get ahead in TikTok, it's all about quantity over quality. This means the large majority of content of TikTok is rushed garbage, and with the help of an easy-to-use video editor built into the platform, it's even easier to pump out content. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber of all time and he pumps out daily videos. So what is it about TikTokers that make their content on average worse than the average YouTuber? One of TikTok's main gimmicks that it took from Musical.ly is the option to use audio from a different song or video. For channels that primarily focus on dancing or lip syncing, this is very good, as it allows an easy and simple way for those channels to make their content without having to look up audio, download it, put it in a folder where you won't lose it, put it in your project, and line it up with your content properly. For comedy channels, reusing audio is a really cool and interesting way to make meme formats like the Hamilton Who Shot Him format.
Fought with him. Me, I died for him. Me, I trusted him.
Me, I loved him.
And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him.
Or the Star Wars trailer format.
Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader.
You were the chosen one! You were said that you would destroy this and not join them! Bring balance to the force, not leave it in darkness!
I know there is good in you.
It is too late for me, son.
I feel the good in you, the conflict.
There is no conflict.
Sadly, there aren't many formats I can use for examples because comedy channels tend to reuse audios to lip sync someone just saying a joke. For example, look at this audio.
My retainer gives me the weirdest lisp. It's so funny. Listen to me try to say the word trash with my retainer in. Men.
Now, my first time seeing this, I laughed. I was caught off guard and I thought it was just going to be her saying trash with a lisp. Since seeing that clip, I've seen so many other girls using the same joke and making it so unfunny that I already know the punchline. Unfortunately for TikTok users, that's 90% of the comedy on the platform. Same with storytime channels. Why would I need to hear the same story more than once? Same with art channels. Why would I need to see people doing the same art project just with different colors? If I wanted to see that, I'd walk down an elementary school hallway before picking up my girlfriend. Also, duetting is a thing, but in my many hours of swiping up, I literally only saw one duet. Duets just don't have the same effect as they did when the platform first came out. Finally, the most annoying content on TikTok, the thing that takes all the other stuff mentioned above to create just the worst content. It's all just the most obvious fake shit. This content takes inspiration from the very government that has ties to TikTok and just lie and cheat you, but in a way where you know it's obviously fake.
Alright, new challenge. You pick up a shovel, one hand, at the very end of it. Girls can't do it.
One.
No, it's not. One. Nope. Even the dog feels bad for you.
Do you know what I mean? In this example, you can tell that this obviously isn't true. 1, because the human body isn't stupid, and 2, because it literally takes 10 seconds to disprove. But this content continues because even though it's not interesting at all, thumbnails and titles don't matter because the content in For You is just randomly given to you. For making videos, it's an easy idea that'll take a 1 minute to create without requiring any creativity because you're just doing what the audio tells you to. This is just one example. There's a whole category of girls pretending to catch their boyfriends cheating on their best friends just to say in the comments in the next video, "Oh, I was just lying, trying to have fun." So, TikTok is shit. Not only in their business model, but also the content and the way they encourage the content to be shit. But, so what? What can we learn from this video? Well, TikTok bad, Reddit good. This video may have made it seem like I don't think women are funny. I think the majority of funny people on TikTok are women. Also just because this video exists. Of course there can be good content on TikTok, and obviously I've seen it, or else I wouldn't have spent so much time scrolling through it.